Today we are going to be learning about equations with variables on both sides. So our learning target is how can I solve equations with variables on both sides. First off, review our steps for multi-step equations. First we distributed, then we combine like terms, undo addition or subtraction, then undo multiplication or division. Now, this is the last step we're going to add. It's one more step. First, we have to distribute. Then we have to get variable to one side. Get variables to one side. Then combine like terms, then undo addition or subtraction, then undo multiplication or division. So we're just sliding that getting variables to one side right there. And then the other steps are still the same. So this is the last step we're going to add. Examples with variables on both sides. Step number 1, distribute. There are no parentheses, we do not have distribution. Step number 2, get variables to one side. I have negative 8x and 4x. See how I box the negative with the 8? That minus sign stays with the 8. I get those to one side. I'm going to pick the smaller one. Negative 8 is smaller than 4, so I'm going to undo subtraction, add 8x to both sides. Negative 8x plus 8x is 0, so we're left with 7. 4x plus 8x is 12x. And then negative 17 comes down. Combine like terms. Well, 7 is all alone. 12x minus 17, cannot combine those. Now undo addition or subtraction. We have minus 17, so we're going to add 17. Those cancel out. We're left with 12x equals 7 plus 17 is 24. Last step, undo multiplication and division. We have multiplication, going to undo that with division. Divide both sides by 12. X equals 24 divided by 12 is 2. Second example, 20 plus c equals 4c minus 7. First off, I'm going to add a 1 here next to the c because no number means there's a 1 there. First step is to distribute. We do not have any distribution, so move to second step. Get the variables to one side. I have positive 1c and positive 4c. I'm going to move the 1c to join the 4c, so we're going to minus 1c minus 1c. 1c minus 1c is 0, so we're left with 20 equals 4c minus 1c is 3c. And we bring down the minus 7. Combine like terms. We do not have any like terms to combine. 3c minus 7 we cannot do. So then we move to step 4, undo addition and subtraction. Undo minus 7 with plus 7. 20 plus 7 is 27 equals 3c. Last step, undo multiplication and division. We have multiplication. Going to undo that with dividing both sides by 3. C equals 27 divided by 3 is 9. Last example on this page. Step 1, distribute. There is no distribution. Step 2, get variables to the same side. Negative 3m and 5m are the terms with variables. I'm going to move the negative 3m over to join the 5m. Plus 3m plus 3m. Those cancel out, leaving us with 24. 5m plus 3m is 8m. Only one thing left to do is to undo this multiplication with division. Divide both sides by 8. 8 divided by 8 leaves us with m equals 24 divided by 8 is 3. Examples with variables and distributive. So now we're going to add in that distribution step. First step, we distribute the 2 to the 3z and the minus 4. Everything on the left stays the same for now. 2 times 3z is 6z. 2 times minus 4 is minus 8. Second step, get variables to one side. We have 5z and we have 6z. Move the smaller one. 5 is less than 6, so we're going to move positive 5, z with a minus 5z. 5z minus 5z is 0. Bring down the negative 2 equals 6z minus 5z is 1z minus 8. Next step is to combine like terms. We don't have any like terms to combine. We cannot put 1z and 8 together. So we move on to undo addition and subtraction. We have minus 8, so we're going to do plus 8 on both sides. 1z, which I can rewrite as just plain old z. Anything times 1 is just that number. Equals negative 2 plus 8 is 6. Z is all by itself, so we can circle that as our final answer. Second example, 9x minus 5 equals 1/4 times the sum of 16x and 60. Now, don't let that fraction scare you, but we do need to start with distribution. So the left side stays the same. Distribute 1/4 to 16x and to 60. Well, multiplying by 1/4 is really the same as dividing by 4. So when we do 1/4 times 16x, we're really saying, what is 16x divided by 4? Well, that would be 4x. And then 1/4 times 60 is really 60 divided by 4. 60 divided by 4 is 15. Next step, get variables to the same side. We have 9x and 4x. Move the smaller one, so 9x and 4x. 4x is the smaller one. 4x is positive, so we're going to undo that with a minus 4x. 9x minus 4x is 5x. Bring down the minus 5 equals 4x minus 4x is 0. Bring down the positive 15. All right, so then we have to undo our subtraction with addition. Undo that minus 5 with a plus 5. Bring down the 5x equals 15 plus 5 is 20. Last step to get our variable all by itself. Undo this multiplication with division. 5 divided by 5 leaves us with just 1x. And 20 divided by 5 is 4. So our answer is x equals 4. Last example, solve a real-world problem. A gym offers 2 packages for membership. The basic plan consists of an upfront fee of $50 with a $5 fee per visit. The super plan consists of a $200 upfront fee with a $2 fee per visit. Which plan is more economical? All right, so let's reread that and go through and circle our keywords. Gym offers 2 packages for membership. The basic plan consists of an upfront fee of $50 with a $5 fee per visit. The super plan consists of a $200 upfront fee with a $2 fee per visit. Which plan is more economical? Economical means which plan is really just cheaper, which one is going to cost less in the long run. So we need to figure out how much would each plan cost. So we're going to set them equal to each other. All right, so we are going to set the two equations equal to each other. So we're going to put these together. The basic plan consists of an upfront fee of $50 with a $5 fee per visit. So $5 per visit means we're doing $5 per, we're multiplying it by the number of visits we take. And then we're adding in that upfront fee. That means you have to pay that $50 just right away. So before you can get the membership, you have to pay the $50, and then you pay $5 every time you go to the gym. All right, so then for the next one, we're going to set that equal to the super plan, which consists of a $200 upfront fee with a $2 fee per visit. So we're doing $2 times the number of visits plus a $200 upfront fee. Now we need to solve this equation to figure out the number of visits it would take for these two plans to be equal to each other. So undo the positive 2v with a negative 2v so we can get our variables to the same side. 5v minus 2v is 3v plus 50 equals 2v minus 2v is 0, leaving us with just 200. Undo plus 50 with a minus 50. We get 3v equals 200 minus 50 is 150. Undo our multiplication with division, and we get v equals 50. v equals 50. So if we go back up to the equation, that means that the number of visits it takes for these two to be equal is 50 visits. So that would mean about going one time a week. So if you want to go one time a week, either of these two would be the same. So if you were only planning on going one time a week, 50 visits, because there's about 52 weeks in a year. So if you wanted to go only one time per week, either one of these plans, the basic plan or the super plan, would be good. They would be equal cost. However, if you were planning on going more than 50 times, which plan would be cheaper? Well, we have to look at the visit fee. So the super one only charges a $2 per visit fee, but the basic plan charges a $5 per visit fee. So if we wanted to go more than 50 times, we would want to choose the super plan. So the super plan would be more economical than the basic plan. All right, that is all the notes that I have for you today. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye.